Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up.
So now the finals are over, the draft is over, it is now time for the awards. Now normally the awards are announced before the playoffs, but for some reason the NBA decided to announce them after. Now a lot of people, for example, saw James Harden as the MVP until the playoffs, but the league said that the playoffs would not influence the outcome of the awards as voting was done at the end of the season. But with that being said, let's begin. MVP, James Harden. First we will start with the most exciting MVP race in history. The three candidates for this award are James Harden, Russell Westbrook and Kawhi Leonard. I'm going to eliminate Kawhi Leonard from contention because it isn't very likely he will win. So it's down to Westbrook and Harden. I've made a very in-depth video on James Harden deserving MVP, so I won't reiterate all of it. Harden deserves the MVP over Westbrook for the following reasons. Reason number 1. James Harden averages less turnovers per game and is more efficient. I can back this up because over the past season, James Harden averages about the same amount of points over the season compared to Westbrook, but with fewer shots taken per game. His field goal percentage is clearly the better of the two, where James Harden averages 45% from the field compared to Westbrook's 42%. Also, James Harden was more efficient rebounding-wise, and his team barely ever boxed out for him to get an easy rebound, unlike Westbrook. Reason number 2. James Harden has more wins. This reason is fairly self-explanatory. James Harden carried his mediocre team to the 3rd seed in the stacked Western Conference, whereas Westbrook only managed to bring his team to the 6th seed. Though apparently James Harden had a bad playoff run, his team still beat Westbrook's in 5, and I know that I said the playoff stats don't matter, but this is certainly an argument. NBA Coach of the Year, Mike D'Antoni. After assistant coaching the 76ers in the 2016 season, D'Antoni found a role with the Rockets, the 8-seeded team in the Western Conference. He then turned this mediocre team with 1 star to the next level, improving the Rockets' record by 14 games. He moved the star on the team, Harden, to point guard and ran the 7 seconds or less offense with the team, and they dominated. Maybe a bit of bias here, but does Erik Spoelstra really deserve it? He had a great second half of the season, but this is the season awards, not half-season awards, so that's why I think Mike deserves this award. Rookie of the Year, Dario Saric. This year's rookie class was very weak, with players such as Brandon Ingram not living up to potential and Ben Simmons being out for the whole season. This award became not an interest to most people. The only good thing that came out of this race is finally seeing Embiid playing. Even though it was only for 33 games, it was still very memorable. Even though he is a candidate, I don't see him winning it because of his injury. So we are left with Brogdon, the 2nd round surprise of last year's draft, and Dario Saric, the 12th pick. I believe the award should go to Dario Saric because whilst the two big name players on the team were out and Nerlens Noel and Jahlil Okafor were having some chemistry issues, the man took over and led the team to plenty of wins. Dario Saric averaged 13 points over the season as well as 6 rebounds, and overall success to me for the young gun power forward. Most improved player, Giannis Antetokounmpo. This one was kind of obvious. Though the other two candidates, Nikola Jokic and Rudy Gobert, do make a good case for themselves, it is nothing compared to Giannis. The Greek Freak averaged only 16 points, 8 rebounds and 4 assists last year, but this year he one-upped that and went on a tear throughout the league, making a big name for himself. This year, he went on to average 22 points, 8 rebounds and 5 assists, and giving his team the 6th seed in the East without Jabari Parker, a young player on the rise. Giannis is LeBron's here according to a lot of people, and thanks to him, the Bucks look like a dynasty in the making. Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green. This one was tough between Draymond and Gobert, but I ended up choosing Draymond Green because of his impact. Let's be honest here, the Warriors got trash centers. Zaza is nothing but dirty, and JaVale, whilst he is improving, will never be a Dwight Howard or Andre Drummond. So why are the Warriors first in the league for defense? Well, it's mainly due to Draymond Green. Yes, KD has helped as well, but Draymond, a 6'5" power forward, has been the main defensive presence for the Warriors. A 6'5" player, not a 6'8", 6'9" player, a 6'5" player is the one dominating defensively, so I gotta give credit where credit is due. Draymond is smaller than Durant, for God's sake. Sixth Man of the Year, Eric Gordon. Absolutely no bias here, I am being honest. I was originally going to give this award to Andre Iguodala, and I was doing research on him, but also looking at the other candidates just in case I changed my mind. And I got to say, Eric Gordon is way better than I thought. He averaged 16 points a game, 3 rebounds and 3 assists, which is a slight improvement from last year. His impact off the bench has been extremely useful for Harden in rest time, as he has been extremely efficient. This award is very close though, and there is a great case for all candidates. And that will conclude the predictions. Who do you think will win these awards? Let me know in the comments below. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've been working hard on a lot of videos for free agency and future prospects, so look forward to that, guys. If you are new, I'm an NBA channel where I make videos like this. Basically anything NBA, I will be here to keep you informed in this busy off season. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I am out. Peace.